Hello folks, Foxlow here again. This video is going to be how to make some money in No Man's Sky since the 1.2 update, the Pathfinder update. As the lubricants have now been nerfed, so the price has gone down. I think the farming method you do now is to make some money. I can make roughly 6 million every 22 minutes or so, but it is involved to set up the farms, and the way I'm doing it, I'm doing the loop farming as well as doing insulator farming. Now, to do insulating, the insulating gel, where are we? Let's explain it a little bit first. Obviously your mileage will vary depending on how many slots you've got left and capable of using, and what price you're getting at your station, your terminal. The other option is to find a terminal at a space station which gives you a good price. Currently on my terminal I get 3.4% on lube. With the Temerian or the insulating gel I only get 0.2 minus, so I go to the station to sell that. But anyway, I shall show you what I do with this video. The insulating gel is a pain in the arse because you've got to build 2 farms to get the insulating gel. You have to have Spidonium and you have to have Temerium, and so obviously you've got to find planets with these plants on it to start the farm up. Now I'm using 100 plants for each farm. My Mordite farm has got 140, and which is upstairs, up above. And my method of doing this is I start with the longer growing one, which is this. This takes 20 minutes to grow. So I start farming this first, then I farm the Spidonium, then I go to the station, which gives me the better price at the moment. Again, everyone's options may vary depending on what price you can get for your goods. But the way I've got it set up now, I'm getting about 6 million every 22 minutes or so, roughly, depending on how fast I pick. All depends how fast you want to go, but that's not a bad outlay. But that's doing them both. By just doing the Mordite farm, I can make 1.3 million every, say, 10 or 12 minutes. So there you see the difference. But if I do all the 3 farms, or the 2 farms really, but it's three farms because of the 2 plants, I can make 6.4 million every 22 minutes, so which is not too bad. It is involved making the farm, so actually making the farm itself takes some time, because of course these grow every 20 minutes. So once you've mined some at the planet where you find the Temerium and the Spidonium on, once you've got all the plants, it's a good idea to try and get as many as you can in one go, so you don't have to keep on doing the plants. But the way I do it is set up the farms first before you get the plants, because you need zinc and iron to put down the trays. So depending on how many you want to do or what you can afford to do in the game when you start doing the farming, make your farms before you go to the planets to get the stuff. So you've got your hydroponic trays all ready. Anyway, let's go through the process of actually farming them, and I'll show you how much I get. Let's start with obviously these. I'm going to time it now. Let's have a look. If we look at how much I've got now, I've got 41,855,762. So from there is where we start, and I've got all those slots available. I get it all ready, so I have all my slots empty. Everything on my ship is what I need is still there, and I transfer some of what I had which I haven't used onto my ship, because these will get used even though they're on your ship when you actually do the crafting. But anyway, shall we start? So we'll start farming. This is just showing you how I do it and how much I make in the time I'm making it. I'm not that quick, I just stroll through and go through it at normal speed. I'm not running anywhere. But yes, this is a pain to set up because they take a long time to grow unless you can actually farm them all on the planet. You need to work out how many you need if you want 100 trays, depending on how big you want your farm to be. So it's quite involved setting it all up. I suppose I should do a video on setting up the farm, but it's pretty straightforward. You just farm the Temerium. Look for a planet that's got Temerium, farm it as much as you can. Once you set up your farm, that's the best way to do it. I didn't do it that way. I farmed about, I think I had about 500 Temerium, and I just planted them, went out and did some exploring and shit, and came back and then farmed them to plant some more, instead of doing it the sensible way. Now for me the sensible way is to make your farm first with the hydroponic trays, how many you want to make, and then go and farm the planet for as much plants as you can and plant them that way. And then once they've grown, start farming and making your money. Insulating gel is, as far as I can see, the highest priced item now in the game singularly. The base price is 44,000, which is a good base price for the insulating gel. Yeah, this farm was added after the Pathfinder thing. I already had my base set up, so it's not efficient. It should be in all long rows, but it's just the way I made this base and I didn't want to change it too much, so I just added them willy-nilly. I haven't planned the actual farm that well. The Temerium, the Regdoc farm is okay. That's all in straight lines. Easier to farm that way. Oh, I've got my mouse too sensitive. Got myself a new mouse and it's just too sensitive at the moment. I haven't messed around with the settings yet. It's going to be a bit boring, guys, but it's just showing the method I use and how long it takes and the money I make. So you might be quicker than me, so you can do it quicker. I'm just an old fart, so there you go. And the way I've got this set up, it's not very efficient because it all needs to be in one line or in rows, like I've got my Regdoc farm. But I do this first because they take longer to grow back, and I'm doing it this way also because once I've done this lot, sell them, go and do the Regdoc and sell them. Once I've finished that, these hopefully should have regrown because they take 20 minutes. So now let's fix all them lot. See, let's fill that lot up. Now to get the insulating gel I need to pick the Spodonium. So this is where this is more involved than having a Regdoc farm, but it does give you a lot of money. It's just the initial setting up of the farms themselves. You can see this has been not planned properly because they're not in a straight line. They're all higgledy-piggledy. But that's just the way I'd built my base prior to the Pathfinder update. And when I move again, which I will eventually later on, I will make another farm. You know, do it all again, but this time they'll all be in a straight line. Obviously, depending on how big you want to make the farm, you can make it 50, 100, whatever. However big you want to make your farm. Oh yeah, this glitches out. This gives me 2 plants actually. It's a bit weird. Don't know how that happened, but anyway, I get 2 plants from that. See, we're 4 minutes in now. 4 minutes in from starting the farming, not the video. I'm not timing the video, I'm just gonna let it run until I finish the farming and show how much I make. Oh, don't miss them. That's the only trouble if you don't build them in straight lines. You can put them around corners, you might miss some if you forget where they are. Okay. You see, not very efficient, not very smooth. But now I need to go to a station to sell these insulating gels, because mine sells at minus the average, and I want the best price. I could go to another star system and check out more, but I only checked out 2 stations, and one of the stations was giving me what was it? Oh, you'll see in a minute. I can't remember now. What was it? I can't remember what it was. It's 4.4%, I think it was, above average, which is not too bad. Gives you that bit extra. But you could hunt around the stations and find the best price for it, and then just travel backwards and forwards to that station when you farm them. And the time it takes to do that gives you the time to come back, do your farm on your Mordite as well. I know it's a pain in the ass, it's all this farming business, but it does make the money. And by the time you come back, do the Mordite farm, when you finish that, hopefully this side will have regrown again, and so you can start again. So in an hour you can make around 12 million. Which I think is not to be sniffed at. There's probably people can devise a better way, I'm sure there will be, but this is just the way I've done it now. Oh, missed one. It's still growing inside the building, look at the grass. Okay, that's everything done. Now we need to go to the station that gives me the best money. So let's get there. And that's where we will make the items. What was it? I can't remember the name of Ukangkouss, I think it was. There we go, Ukangkouss, yeah. And you just go to the station terminal. So far that's 7 minutes, 8 minutes in. Hello guys, we're having a nice time in here. A little party, eh? There you go, we're here. Oh, now we need to make it. Okay, plain bits. See the base price? Where are we? The base price for... What? Oh, I'm making the wrong stuff. I don't believe I've done that. Oh no, so stupid. Should we try that again? Eh? Where are we? Oh dear. There we go. Insulating gel. Making the wrong stuff. I'll look at the price. Well, what's that? 44,000, you see. Right. That added a few seconds onto the time. Sorry guys. I'm senile, you know. What can I say? And now we sell. And see my base, I get a 4.4% for the insulation gel above average, so which is not bad. And you just carry on selling. Oh. It's handy that the insulating gel is on this first page and not on the second page like the lubricant. Oi. It's 10 minutes in now. Depends how fast you do this, of course. I'm a slow arse, so I don't really rush things. You just to take the time out and just sell them, craft and sell them. I can't believe I was selling the suspension fluids. I did that instead of this, just to start off with. Yeah, so senile. There you go. Oh, come on, get in there. See that lot's 550,000. Not bad. That's the only pain with this particular item farming. Setting up the farm is quite long and involved, depending, of course, how big you want your farm to be. Well, I think 100 is a round nice number, isn't it? That's two, where are we? That's 640,000. Oh, get off. By selling these I should make about 5 million in, what's it, yeah, 15 minutes or so. But this is obviously at the rate that I'm getting it at and selling it at, and the amount of slots I've got left. Like I say, everyone's mileage will vary slightly. That's 735,000. Boring as shit, I know, but most money game making things are, aren't they? They're all repetitive, boring crap, which you can put you to sleep if you're tired. That first regularly doing it can make you sleepy. That's 14 minutes in. That's 918,000. Oh, hit the wrong one. Come on, go on there. I think that's going to be the last one, isn't it? One more. Oh no, I can get some more. That's it now. That's all that done. Now to sell that. And that's 15 minutes in. And that's 780,000. And there you look at that, 46,910,000, and I started off at 41,855, and so I've made 5 million there in 15 minutes. Now, just what I do now, obviously that could satisfy you. So in 15 minutes you can make 5 million. But now I run back, go back to the station, or I'll go back to my base, and farm the Mordite. Come on, there you go. And that's 16 minutes gone now. Now the Temerium will now just be popping their first pop before they come fully grown. They have 3 stages, so by the time we get back I reckon it's going to be this. Oh, that's noisy. Going to be the second stage. They should have popped to the second stage. See, they have, look. They've popped to the second stage. So anyway, now we go to the Mordite farm. We've got 100 plants in here. And we go and farm this lot. Let's put those, if they go next door. And here we go. Now the insulating jar I get a better price at my base. It's 3.4 I think it is, whereas at the station it's in the minus. So these can be sold in the base. That's 17 minutes in. Obviously if you're picking it quicker, you can do it quicker. I'm going to do the next base, it's not going to be all higgledy-piggledy like this. If you want to check out my other video showing my base, you can do, of course. I've got another video on my channel showing me base off. Can't do it in this one. Oh look, I missed one over there. That's 19 minutes in. That's because I made a fluff up in the beginning, didn't I? So it doesn't have to be exact, it's a roughage anyway. We don't all have to rush in our games, do we? Well, we do sometimes, don't we? Oh, hang on. Come on, get on that one. That's 20 minutes in now. Where's the old one? Oh, there he is. We'll take him. Okay, now let's go and make them. Okay. This is the only pain with this, you have to go to the second page for the loops. See the base price now? 20,000, they've halved it. So you can do it like this, because by the time you've done this now, the Temerium will have regrown, and so you can start more or less straight away afterwards. So by farming them both, you don't have to wait for them to grow. I know you could, make the 5 million and go and explore and then come back and do it that way, but if you wanted to make a lump sum of money in one go, this is a reasonable thing to do, because then you don't have to actually wait for the Temerium to grow. You could still be carrying on farming this lot and continually making money on the go. Oh, come on, get a grip. Yeah, it's 21 minutes now, so I'm going to go a bit longer than the 22, but that's me. There we go, see 3.4% above average. And just carry on doing this. Oh, where are we? You can see where I'm getting at, can't you? But I wanted to show you that the fact, once you've done this, you go back to the Temerium, and it would have regrown once you've done this, so you're not wasting the time by not making any money. Yeah, I've gone over the 22 minutes a bit. It's probably going to be around 25 now. I'll sell this lot that I've got here and then show you, then go back, because it's been 22 minutes since I started and now it's 23. So the other stuff should have grown by now, so you see you can carry on doing it if that's how you want to make money. There's 47,600,000, so we started off at 41, so you can see, there you go. That's how much you made. I made 6 million, roughly. And if I go back now, hopefully, the Temerium would have, there you go. They're ready to be picked. And that's the way I would do it. And then I'll do these again and repeat. So, hope that helps somebody out. The hardest bit, obviously, is setting it all up. That's the longest bit. That takes the time. And this is the craft I love the best. Ah, little nomad. She's really cool. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching if you got this far. And that's how I make 6 million every 20 minutes or so. Catch you in my next one.